Hi there. Thank you so much for coming in today and booking your facial sensitivity test. This is, as you know, not a medical clinic type of facial sensitivity test. It is a spa, ASMR spa facial sensitivity test. So there is no official medical results, but we will be running a series of tests on your face to determine how sensitive your skin and your nerve endings are to be able to receive the ASMR triggers. It's not a trigger, it's just a seeing where your nerve endings lie for potential triggers in the future. So I'm going to be touching your face for the majority of this visit and this treatment, and I'll also be inspecting your face for any visible reasons why your facial nerve endings might not be as sensitive or ready to receive the ASMR triggers. So you already filled out your consent form at the front desk, and now I'm just going to need you to take off your shirt, and then I'm going to just be wiping away any potential debris. I know that we have you wash your face before you enter this room, but I like to just do a secondary check, and then I will be checking your face over with my light and then running the sensitivity test. Does that all sound okay? Do I have your consent for all those things? Okay, perfect. Well, let's get started then. So yeah, if you could just take your shirt off, you can put it over in the chair in the corner along with anything else you have, keys, phone, whatever. Just put it over there. And when you're ready, just have a seat right in front of me, okay? Yeah, just right in front of me, right there. Right in front of me. Right in front of me. This is an ASMR spa, so sometimes even though we're not doing a ASMR trigger session, the triggers will just come out because I'm meeting with one person, meeting with another person, all these different schedules and appointments. So excuse me if that does happen. Oh, you're fine with it? Okay, perfect. Well, if it does come out, then that's great. That's a bonus for you. Okay, so take a seat right there. Yep, right there. Right there. Okay, now let me just get super close to your face here. Okay. Yeah, I can tell you basically did a perfect job washing your face in the waiting room, so there's really not much to clean off. Touch your chin, touch your forehead, touch I do my little light here. I'll be very careful to not shine it in your eyes, but just to kind of inspect your entire face, okay? Okay, so just sit back. Okay. Your cheek. See, with the light, I can really see something a little bit closer up and with more magnification on there. You do have some texture in your skin, but nothing so far on this cheek that I'm noticing would be a blocking for ASMR triggers. So I think you're okay so far. Your chin here. Chin. Actually, can you just turn your face like this so I can see your jawline as well? I'm just gonna cup that right there. Just gonna cup that. Pull it up along your neck. Okay, Okay, now go back to your chin here. Okay, now just turn the other way for me. Just really want to feel that jaw too, because there's so many nerve endings here in the neck and right along the jaw. So from the bottom of the earlobe all the way down, that's a very important area to make sure is completely ready to have the best ASMR experiences, especially for our clients who require ASMR for like deep REM sleep or anything like that. We really have to make sure that the nerve endings from the bottom of the ear to the chin are in very like working conditions. Like that's an area we focus on a lot. So I'm not seeing anything yet, but when we run the facial tests, we might be able to pick something up that I'm not seeing physically on the skin. Okay, just the chin there, yeah, and the jaw right on the side. Thank you. Okay, now your other cheek here. So I am picking up a little bit of resistance on this cheek. Is that something that you've experienced before? Yeah, let me feel again. Up the cheekbone, up the cheekbone, up the cheekbone. Have you noticed that before in yourself? That sometimes the side of your face can't pick up ASMR triggers as well? Okay, let me check your forehead here. Forehead, 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 forehead. Let me just put this down for a moment. I'm just going to feel the entirety of your face here. Run my hands along your cheeks, down your neck, down your chest a little bit. Starting from your cheeks down, all the way down your neck and down to your chest. I'm just going to do a little bit of tapping. I'm going to give you a little bit of a scalp what's the word I'm looking for? Not a wake up, but a invigoration of your scalp. I'm going to do the same thing on your forehead. I'm going to run it down over your eyes, over your cheeks, right along that jaw, your neck, and then finally the beginning of your chest. Okay. Yeah, that just kind of helps to wake up the nerves a little bit. We just like to kind of tap all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. So it's just kind of what I need to do, my series of events before I do the actual test. So we want to really invigorate the face and the scalp. How are you feeling so far? Everything's good? Yeah, you're getting relaxed? Well, that's wonderful. Like I said, this is a very initial consultation at our ASMR spa. It's usually the first thing people come in, just to make sure that we know their baseline, and then any further tests that we run or any other treatments that they get, we know their specific needs based on one of these types of initial tests. There's a few that we offer here. Some of them are more auditorial, some of them are more visual, but this one deals a lot with just the nerve endings of your face and how ready you are to receive the ASMR signals and tingles. Basically is really what it is. Like tingles from your head to your toes. We want to see how the nerve endings in your face are doing to prepare you for that. But I mean, if you're here, you probably did a bit of research on our website and you probably know a lot about this already. So let's just continue on, okay? Okay, now this is where kind of the more personalized part of the test gets, because I'm going to deliver a series of light pokes, as well as I'm going to drag, and tap. Rapid succession, tap, 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 tap. I'm going to be doing this from the top of your head all the way down to probably about here on your chest, okay? It's kind of like the range of this specific face and all the nerve endings in the face, as I've explained. So just as I tapped you from your top of your head down to your face, neck, and chest, that is the region where my tests are going to be performed as well, okay? Okay, so let's start. I'm going to be saying a certain word and you're going to tell me if you agree with the pressure or if you think it's a different type of pressure. I usually like to work on about 1 to 5, and then you let me know if you agree with that is either whatever number I tell you is what you were also experienced for that part of the test. Okay, so let me just get started here, okay? So I'm going to be starting on this side of your face. We'll do this side, we'll do the forehead, the chin, and then the chest down. So let's do 3, 2, 1. How do you agree with those rankings? So that was a 3 pressure, 2, 1. You agree? Yeah, that felt about the right range. I would say a 3 is like, okay, let me show you a 5 to give you a baseline, okay? This is what I would consider a 5. 5. And then the 1. So we had 5 on your cheek, 1 on your cheek. So let's try that again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you could feel that all about the right range of what you think based off 1 to 5. Great. Okay, let's do the other cheek now. I'm going to start with 5, 1, 4. We had 5, 1, 4. Okay, so the 5 did not feel as strong as the 5 on the other side. So let's say 5 on this cheek, 5 on this cheek, 5 on this cheek, 5 on this cheek. That 5's feeling a lot lighter than this 5. Okay, well that kind of checks out with even the facial analysis that I did at the beginning. It kind of makes sense that this side might not feel as intense, but I mean, that is definitely something we'll have to work on because we want lots of symmetry in the face, because that's how you're going to get the most from any ASMR experience, is if your left side is completely working with your right side along with the two sides of the brain cohesively working together. That's kind of another big factor of ASMR that some people don't know about, so that's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, now let's do some work on the forehead. 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, let's want to do it one more time slower. Why don't I ask you after each row this time, okay? Okay, so it was 3, 1, 3. Okay, so again, a 3 on the cheek feels like this. 3, 3. Okay, you agree with that one. And then the 1. Okay, perfect. And then we had 5, 5, 5. Okay, good. So your forehead seems to be completely receptive of everything. Now let me just try the tip of your nose. Nose. We didn't really activate that yet, so let me just kind of tap your nose a little bit, really, really lightly. Go up and down the bridge of your nose. Go on the sides of your nose here. You have such a cute little nose. Okay, so now that we're all activated there, let's do a 4, 4, 4. So I did a 4 here, a 4 here, and a 4 here. 4, 4, 4. The nose is tricky because it is so much more sensitive than the rest of your face, but you should still have a baseline. So let's try it one more time. 4, 4, 4. Doesn't feel like a 4, it feels a lot lighter. Okay, so I'm gonna mark that then too, that your nose and the side of your face need a little bit more work in the future, because it seems like the forehead and this side of your face are completely recognizing all my kind of pokes, and that's what we want. We want it to be about the same on the whole face, that all the pressure is feeling about the same, because I know how to adjust the pressure, because I know a forehead feels different than a cheek, than a nose, than a neck or a chest. So it is really probably just an area we'll have to work on. Okay, that's okay though. Some people come in here and their entire face like is completely off basis, or they're feeling ones the way they would feel fives, and fives the way they would feel ones. So don't even worry about this. This is like nothing, and nothing we can't solve here at the ASMR spa. Okay, all right, now for your neck, I want to start kind of right here, and I want to just kind of work my way down like this for the kind of like lines, and you're going to feel it very sensitive here and here, and then you should feel a little bit more sensitivity here as well. So let's just try that. Okay, so the bottom of the neck, yeah, you can tilt your chin up a little bit. Thank you. Okay, bottom of the neck, bottom of the neck. We're going to go down to the chest. Bottom of the neck, bottom of the chin, bottom of the chin, bottom of the chin, all the way down to your chest. Again, bottom of the chin, bottom of the chin, bottom of the chin, slowly all the way down to the top of your chest. I'll do a little bit faster this time. Bottom of the chin, slowly down to the chest. Bottom of the chin, slowly down to the chest. Bottom of the chin, slowly down to the chest. Let's do a couple dots too, right on the top of your chest here. Okay. Okay, and let me just do a few. I'm going to do a few kind of strokes like this, okay? Actually, I'm going to start from right here and just kind of stroke all the way down. Stroke, 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 stroke. And the other side. Stroke, 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 stroke. Okay, so how did that feel? Starting with the ones from the chin all the way down to the chest. Did you kind of sense that as my marker was moving from here to here, and then again from here to here, the nerves were picking that up a little bit more? This is kind of like a dead area, because the skin is actually a little bit thicker here, and we have more of the bones right here in our top of our rib cage and our clavicle. So it's not surprising if the pressure feels a lot different here than it does here and here, or here and here. You did kind of get that sense? Okay, so why not this time I'm going to drag my tool from your chin down to your chest, and you let me know, kind of like say like, okay, 3 3 2 2 3 3, like depending on kind of how we did with the pokes, how sensitive does it feel, and we'll run it like that. Okay, and then we'll just see how that area of your body is doing. Okay, so bottom of the chin. Okay, on the neck. Okay, top of the chest, lower on the chest. Under the chin, neck, top of the chest, lower chest. Under the chin, neck, top of the chest, and then we make our way to the lower chest. Okay, so on this side, you're saying that this part here was about a 3, and then only about a 1 here, and then you were experiencing a 5 as we were working our way down. Okay, no, that makes sense. Like a lot of people are going to be a lot more sensitive on the second part of their chest than they are, like I said, from the top of the chest here. Down the middle, okay, you're thinking it was like 2 2 2 1 2. Okay, so not quite as sensitive right here. And then on this side, you're thinking 1 1 2 2 2 the whole way down. Okay, so it might just be an entire, like, one side of your body doesn't pick up the ASMR triggers as well as the other side. But until I run my visual and my sensory tests, or sorry, my audio and my visual sensory tests, then I won't know. This is just like what I can tell from your biological skin and nerve endings. So it will be interesting to see when you come back how these results compare to the other results on this side of your body, on this eye, this ear, the more like the scalp tingles, all those kind of things. Yeah, no, it's I see it all the time. Like I'll see it that someone has an issue with their sensitivity to their forehead on their first visit, and then I come to find that really I can't do anything to make their scalp tingle until we do a lot of extensive work to kind of eliminate any blocks, and then all of a sudden their tingles in their scalp and the kind of fuzzy feeling in their forehead is like no tomorrow. Like they're on a 5 all the time. Like they're like 5 5 5 5. So yeah, no, it's really it's like nice what we do here, because so many people, they love ASMR, but then they might come to the blocks, or they're new to ASMR and they're not experiencing it. So we kind of work through all those problems, as like we have a scientific background for ASMR but not a medical background. We just like to always remind people of that. We're over here kind of in the ASMR stream, but who knows, maybe one day the ASMR world and the medical world will combine to experience all the benefits and great things that ASMR has to offer. But that's neither here nor there. So the last thing I want to do on your face is just some rapid succession dots, and I'm going to be switching from like a hard dot to a soft dot, a hard dot to a soft dot. So it's going to be area focused, and I'm going to be switching instead of kind of giving you a second to think about, it's going to be a lot quicker, and we're going to do it section by section. Okay, so we're going to go on the cheek here. Hard press, soft press, hard press, soft press, soft press, soft press, soft press, soft press, soft press, hard press, hard press, hard press, hard press, hard press, soft, 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 hard press, hard press, hard press. Okay, so I did focus all the hard presses kind of like on this part of your face, and I did the soft presses on this part. So that is accurate to what I was doing, absolutely. Okay, let's do the other cheek. Soft press, soft press, soft press, soft press, hard 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 press, soft press, soft press, soft press, hard press, hard press, hard press, hard press. Okay, so you're kind of getting that in reverse then on this side again. You're feeling the hard presses where the soft presses were. Okay, no, that's okay. I clearly can see that you're having some nerve issues with that side. So I'm going to be making lots of notes at the end of this meeting after you leave, after this appointment, and it'll all be on your file. Okay, so don't worry about that. We take very good care of everyone here. Okay, so forehead, let's go hard press, hard press, hard press, hard press, soft press, soft press, soft press, soft press, soft press, hard press, hard press, hard press, hard press, soft press, soft press, soft press, soft press, hard, soft, hard, soft, hard, soft. Yeah, that was a lot more hard pressing on this side, and then I kind of kept the other side to a lot of soft presses, which is good because it seems like your forehead is like kind of unaffected from the nerve sensitivity that side of the face is experiencing, because with all those soft press, soft press, soft press, soft press, soft press on this side, and you're picking up on it perfectly. Okay, so I'm just going to do the chest quickly, and then you're going to be on your way, and you can book with the receptionist for the follow-up treatment. So we do a couple other initial assessments, and then we get into the personalized like blockage clearing and all that stuff. So okay, anyways, let's finish this assessment before we worry about another assessment. So right on the chest here, okay, hard press, hard press, hard press, hard press, soft press, soft press, soft press, soft press, soft press, soft press, hard press, hard press, hard press, hard press, soft press, soft press, soft press, soft, 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 hard, 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 soft, 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 hard, 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 Okay, so it felt extremely sensitive here because I was doing those like really hard presses down where you were saying that you had your most sensitive area, and then you were having a lot of sensitivity here as well, which makes sense because even though I was doing the more delicate presses up there on your neck, under your chin, that was another area you ranked as highly sensitive. So that really does check out. Like this is going to become like overload, almost sensitivity, and then this is still going to feel extremely sensitive because these happen to be like the two most sensitive parts of your chest and neck area. So no, I would say my initial assessment, if you were asking me before I kind of go into my notes and compare some other baselines, is that you have a very typical profile. You have a very typical nerve ending sensitivities, other than there is definitely something a little bit on the nerves on this side of your face. So when I go to check, like I said, the hearing on this side and the visuals on this side separate from the other side, then that will give me a much better idea of what's actually kind of going on under there. And then, you know, we can always, if we really need to, we can run some scans and kind of see some more of what's going on. But this is like a very mild case of something I've definitely seen before. So I'm very confident in my skills, and I'm confident in you being an excellent and open patient and student to what we have to offer here at this ASMR clinic and spa. So yeah, did you have any questions for me? Did you like that experience? Like, I know I said it's very preliminary, but a lot of people come in feeling very relaxed after, and we really do want you to feel relaxed from the moment you book your first appointment to when you're kind of ready to take on the ASMR world all by yourself. You do feel very relaxed? Wonderful. Good. Well, it was so nice to meet you. And yes, I will be your ASMR therapist for the duration of your sessions here, unless something happens, I'm off sick or something, but usually we just reschedule because we really like to keep the individual with the caregiver. So yeah, I'll definitely be seeing you again, okay? Okay, all right, well, it was so nice to meet you, and yeah, just please book your follow-up appointment in the reception where you came in. Okay, have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.